Well, the potato vines are really showing a raise now. They're dying out pretty good. Gas is taking over up in there. Man, it's got chicken in it. But I think I get the shovel here. We'll dig up some of these dead vines and just see what's under it. Let me get the shovel. This is some debris right in here. Let's see what we got. That's not some bad. That's pretty good looking, sweet red potatoes. Not real big right there, but that's some nice looking potatoes. We can take them out and have some fresh potatoes. Yeah, probably all that rain didn't help none. Alright. Today we're going to plow up these these two rows right here. Those will be under white potatoes. I think I finished out in the thing with reds, maybe. I know I did. The seed potatoes, about the same number of pounds of seed potatoes, both red and white. And white's not done yet. It's still there. Ain't completely died out. But these red ones up here, the vines are pretty well had. There's not much growth left in it. So we're going to plow this row here. This row here was seeds that I saved from last year's potatoes and put them in the refrigerator to keep them, then took them out for a little time before I planted them so they warm up. But we're going to see what this here row is. This is from my seed potatoes, and these over here is from store-bought seed potatoes. And we're going to see which one, if it does. And these were just the little bitty potatoes I had left over. And we're going to see if they grow into potatoes. We're getting ready to get with it. Did we get anything? Yeah. What are you doing? Well, I'm going to pick up these taters. Well, I thought I'd just flick up. I don't know how well they're doing here to start with. What happened to my bucket? There it is. But I was curious how well they did. When I planted these were little potatoes. I mean, just what was too little to eat. You know, golf ball size or something like that. But we'll sort these. See, now that right there is going to turn bad for long. There's one already is turning bad. How much rain this year? Well, some of these really pretty nice potatoes. Get down on them nut vines on the road, they're down there. just looking down through there, I was quite pleased with what I seen. There lots of potatoes there, and yeah, I think we're gonna make potatoes. These all come off of my seeds. Real pleased with it. Oh yeah, I mean, look at those. Those are some nice, pretty nice potatoes. Red potatoes normally don't get real big, not like a white potato does. But that's getting lots of taters there. At least that's my experience. The red potatoes don't do as good as white ones. Or well, I say do as good. They're not a big potato like a white potato is. That's a lot of eating sized potatoes there. Good as you can buy in the grocery store. But yeah, I think pick these up. Look at that one. That's a big one. But yeah, I'm gonna get my bucket and pick a few of these up now. And when you pick potatoes like this, and you want to store them for a while, do not wash them until you get ready to use them. You wash them, they will develop bad spots, and so you'll have to do something with them sooner. So don't wash your potatoes until you get ready to consume them. Seed potatoes I put in this row was probably around 15 pounds. It's not a lot, but I'll definitely get my 15 pounds back. Ground's still moist, get warm enough. Yeah, there's a nice one there. But he looked pretty good down through there. That's almost a bucket full. And this was a right row, so I think we'll do all right.
One plant.
Okay. We got this first row plowed up, dug just one time down it. Now I'm going to take the tractor and I'm going to saddle up on the side of it now and plow the side of it. And then we'll come back and we'll plow this side just to see if we can pick up any stragglers. I don't really think it'll probably be worth the fuel, but we're going to see what we get. Maybe we'll get some, maybe we won't.
Alright, this is the laundry basket we put them in, one of them. And this is after one pass of one row. He'll make 2 more passes digging up the sides. We won't get as much then as we did this time. There'll still be a few potatoes. And then we'll start on the other row. And that'll be about all we can do for a day. We're getting old.
Now then, this basket here was from store-bought seeds with chicken litter on them. You can see how big that basket is. This one, basket is from seeds that I saved. Didn't have any chicken litter. Now they both had the same amount of fertilizer, but these did not have chicken litter, and these come from my potatoes from last year. Now they made some pretty nice potatoes, but you can see here those taters over here are much nicer. Look how big that tater is. You know, they're much nicer, and there's more of them. Now there's a lot of taters like this that's too small. They're too small to use, but we can take and save those for seeds if we decide we want to. Or you could take and wash them and scrub them real good and throw them in on the gadget to make French fries. And you can make small fried taters out of those. They taste just the same. But that's a lot of taters. I mean, I can't lift that. There's at least, there's well over 50 pounds of potatoes there. I'm weigh them. We'll find out. But this row didn't make nothing. It's got some potatoes in it, but they're a lot smaller potato. That there, maybe one I hit with the hoe. But anyway, we're done for the day. We're gonna go out at the house, take a break and rest, and see how life treats us. Yesterday, we did the 2 rows of taters there. Dug them up, planted them up. Did a pretty good turnout on this row. And today we're going to make an effort on these 2. Now this is going to be interesting. When the potato vines was up and growing strong, it pretty well kept this grass, made enough shade that this grass couldn't grow. But boy, once the vines had died down, look at that grass. Man, it's going to be hard to even tell where the row is. Man, it's growing. I'm going to have to get that in there and cultivate that up real good several times just to get rid of try to get rid of some of this grass once the taters are gone. But this is, grass growth every day. Wow. Oh man, look at that corn. Look at the tassels on that corn. You see that or not? But man, that corn on that end really doing good. This end, not so much so. But that's growing. Wow. White vines are starting to look pretty bad. I figure I can get, by the time I get these done and put away, stored somehow, white taters will be ready. Alright, gonna get started. Yeah, looks like we had a pretty good turnout. Got a lot of grass. Yeah. There's some taters all down in there. I don't know how that's this little skip down. There's some right there. There. Yeah, I think we'll have a pretty good turnout of taters. And just what you see there, a lot of taters. Big ones, nice ones. We'll pick these taters up, and then I'll come down and I'll plow on both sides of this where the row was here, and pick up any stragglers. Sometimes you get a few, and depending how good a job of plowing you did, will you get any more. June 30th. We got 2 rows of taters left. We're digging up 1 row of white right now. Hopefully we'll get the last row of white before we quit today.
I'm not as good at it as Larry is. I had to take a break. But look how good that corn's doing over there. My goodness. Check everything else out later.
Well, potato harvest is about over. We've got most of it plowed up. And it's about done. Ain't a whole lot left. Got this little stretch of the white potatoes right here. And that's all we like left. I'm gonna finish that out this morning. Get her done.